Shalom, call Halola Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, which means all praises to Yahweh, which is the true name of the Heavenly Father, who you people in the world earthly call God, Bahashem, in the name of Yahweh Shah, which is the name of the only begotten Son, who the world earthly calls Jesus Christ. Once again, the true names of Heavenly Father's only begotten Son is Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah. Shalom also to you, you Akim, you brothers that's pushing and spreading this word throughout the four corners of the earth, who's also uplifting the names Yahweh Ba'ashem Shah. Shalom to you, Akim. Shalom also to the Israelite foreigners, the speckled bird, man, woman, child, whose bloodline traces back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, all forefathers. Though you may look like the heathen nations you're scattered amongst, which the heathen nations, as you see on this chart, are the nations starting from 2 on down. Those are the heathen nations. Also, if your bloodline, your lineage goes back to these people, as you see here on this chart, through the man. And if his spirit bear witness with this word, this truth, and you can receive it to the speckled bird, man, when the child, if this does apply to you, then you are Israelites. Though, once again, you do look like the other nations you're scattered amongst due to scattering these people in this chart. So you, once again, will have Israelites come looking like they're heathen, but they're indeed Israelites, because under the curses of Deuteronomy 28 to 15 verse on down, their spirit bear witness with this word that they're the sons and daughters of Yahweh Hashem Shah. Most importantly, their lineage goes back to these people through the man, no matter what they come looking like. Their fathers an Israelite, that makes them an Israelite as well. Also to the few Aqua, few Israelite sisters that do listen, learn, and believe. Shalom to the elect of the nation of Israel, wherever you may be scattered. Shalom to you as well, to you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans. You combine, consist, and make up the 12 tribes of Israel. You are the Hebrew Israelites, the chosen people of the Most High, Yahweh, and His only begotten Son, who the world ignorantly calls JC, Jesus Christ, Yahweh Shah. Let's get straight to the video, man. Surround this chaos that's fitting to come. As you know, today is so-called election day. And I'm just gonna play this. So
we're surely going to see some sort of chaos spit out of this, because it's pre-planned and they're just telegraphing it all over the place. We can already see this starting to break loose in different areas. They have now sent National Guard to multiple different cities. We've seen them boarding up downtown areas en masse, like New York City, Chicago, Los Angeles. Now Philly seeing troops sent in there as well. The White House putting up a perimeter fence, what they call a non-scalable fence around the White House, also rolling out 250 National Guardsmen to be on standby to protect the White House complex, the Ellipse, and Lafayette Square. Lafayette Square is where a bunch of people were saying that they were going to rally to try to descend upon the White House.
You look at a lot of these videos where, you know, they think the chaos, which really is all the major cities. The major cities are all, if you go downtown, you know, the downtown districts, a lot of that's boarded up. You see, it's a lot of it is boarded, you know, completely up, man. You see, because they getting ready, they know what's coming. You see, and you still have people that's walking around just docile, like ain't nothing gonna happen, man. You know, let me just play it back.
On Trump out of it if they declare that Biden is a victor. But at this point, it's pretty clear that no one is going to be officially declared president for some time. Someone may come out with a big lead after Tuesday night. They may announce someone, and it may affect some things. But it's going to take time, per what the Supreme Court has said in Pennsylvania and other states, to count all the votes there, and nothing will be official until that happens. And there's been a lot of controversy with the mail-in ballots thus far. I expect that to play big in this whole thing. And really, the outcome, either way, I expect to see chaos. If it was to be handed to Biden after you see all these droves of people coming out in support of Trump, you're going to see something new. If Trump wins, I expect to see some of these groups that they've been pushing around the country all year long to show back up, you know, with their ticket in hand to cause chaos. As this,
Let me get a scripture right quick. Okay. So this It's just one big powder keg getting ready to explode. Alright? So I'm already in the chapter. This is Luke. Alright, so this is Luke. Right? This is Luke 21 and 22. It says, "For these be the days of vengeance, that all things which are written may be fulfilled." And this is just one of those main things that's fulfilled to come. What? It's the violence, man, the chaos, man, the destruction of Babylon the Great, America, man. Okay? And it says, "But woe was destruction unto them that are with child, and to them that give suck in those days. For there shall be great distress in the land, and wrath upon this people." And really, okay, some of this is going into what happened to us, you so-called Negroes, the Southern Kingdom, back in 70 AD. You see, we had Titus and Vespasian, the Romans, the Edomite Romans. Okay, they came and sacked the temple, man. A lot of Israelites was put to death. Okay, a lot of Israelites fled. You see, so that's what it's going into. But it could, it's manifold. It could go into now, because at the time, they be fitting to do the same people, the Edomites, so-called white man. Okay, he's finna do the same thing he did in 70 AD, but this time it's gonna be worse, man. The time it said we coming into, it's like, let me, finish this, and I'm gonna go get the other scripture I was gonna get. Right, and they shall fall by the edge of the sword, and they shall be led away captive into all nations, and Jerusalem shall be trodden down by the Gentiles, the heathens, until the times of the Gentiles be fulfilled. And that's where we've been. Okay, you had the split between the southern and the northern kingdom. Okay, after that, northern kingdom, they went into captivity, under the Assyrians, and what? We went into captivity under the Babylonians, and right after that, this what happened. Okay, 70 AD happened. Okay, and then what happened from there? The transatlantic slave trade, man. Okay, that was really the takedown of all the tribes, man. Okay, and ever since then, we've been tried out by the Gentiles, man. Okay, but like I said, the same scenario that happened then, it's getting ready to play out once again. But like I said, this time it's going to be worse. So let me get that. This is Daniel's 12 and 1. It says, "And at the time shall Michael stand up, the great prince will stand for the children of thy people, the Israelites. And there shall be a time of trouble, which is Jacob's trouble," in Jeremiah 30 and 7, "such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time." Okay, so this time that's getting ready to happen, okay, what you're seeing playing out on the planet Earth right now, okay, these plagues and all these other things, okay, there's going to be a time like never before, man. The transatlantic slave trade ain't going to have nothing on it, okay? The wars where you have, thousands and thousands of people die, that's not going to have nothing, on this. You see? Nothing, anything you can compare where there's been a body count of a high number, it's not going to compare to what's about to happen, okay? And it's going to be so bad that Michael the Archangel, he's going to have to come down, and step in. You see, divine intervention is going to be needed in the times that we in. And it says, "And at that time thy people shall be delivered, everyone that should be found written in the book." And that's speaking of the elect, okay? The remnant and the believers, man, who are all Israelites, okay? But that's what we in. The time like never before, okay? When have you ever seen, so let me just get it, Luke 21, and going back to that same chapter is the 25th verse, and it says, "There shall be signs in the sun and in the moon." You have all, blood moons. You see, you have all types of moons in the sky, man. And the stars, and you also got what? The chariots, man. That's also another sign in the heaven, man. Okay? The chariots, which is, if you don't know, is the so-called UFOs, which in this society they call them UFOs, unknown flying objects. But to us, we know what they are. They're IFOs, identifying flying objects, man. Let's see if I said that right. But that's all the signs, okay, to show you what. And it says, "And upon the earth distress of nations," okay, which these people are distressed. You got people that's unemployed, and not only are they unemployed, they're going further into debt. And not only they going further into debt, but they're now facing eviction, man, which comes to a halt. The moratoriums for all this, the CDC moratorium, it comes to a halt, on December 31st, which is a month away, man. You see, one more month of this. People don't know what's going to come, man. People are stressed out. You even got this election. Okay, you got the Trump supporters. They're distressed that Trump could be kicked out the White House. Okay, then you got the other side with Biden. Okay, they're worried about the Trump being in there for 4 more years, man. So like I said, it's a lose-lose situation for you devils, man. Because see, the elites, they're behind all this chaos. It's really Yahweh Shema Shah, but they think they're controlling the narrative. It's really Yahweh Shema Shah. Okay, but very quick. I'm gonna get the word distress, and I'm gonna play like a few more clips. It says, all right, the word is Sunuka, and it says, a holding together and narrowing the contracting part of a way, straits, distress, anguish. And these people are in distress, man. These people don't know what the hell's next. Okay? So, go back.
This has happened left and right. They've been busting stacks of bricks, spray painting F12, a lot of earmarkings that show that this is organized in mass. And we expect.
And real quick, just go back. All right. That same scripture, I want to get perplexity, right? Let's get that. The word perplexity. Alright, so the word for perplexity is aporia. Aporia, and it says the state of one who is in perplexity. A state of quandary. So let me see. To be without resources, to be in straits. Okay? It says to be left wanting. What did these people want? Another stimulus check. That ain't come. They holding that off till actually after elections. And they said even if after elections, it still won't be most likely still won't be a stimulus check coming. And even if it does come, some people are so far behind in debt, and food prices and everything else is rising due to the inflation of all this money printing. It's not doing them no good. You see? That's almost like handing, a homeless person on the street, okay, a dollar, man. You see? What's a dollar going to do with today's, society for real, man? You can hardly buy anything with a dollar. You see? It says to be embarrassed. And the people of this country, you see a lot of these Edomites, they said, look how these other nations are looking at, what's going on in America. People are embarrassed, man. You Edomites, you embarrassed, you being exposed. This is why you doing this, man. It's to be in doubt, not to know which way to turn, to be at loss with oneself, be in doubt. Let me see. Okay, so yeah, that's the point, man. Okay? That is the point. So let me. Okay? These people are perplexed, man. This is why they putting all their hope, in the Trump, man. DJ Trump. And speaking of the chaos, this is what's been happening, okay, throughout your cities. You see your towns. Okay? This one I believe happened down in Texas.
Be ready for whatever comes next. Redefine your tomorrow at AACC.
Running them out of Texas. It is hilarious. I'm about to run out of gas, which I'm sure some of you would love. Look at that.
Dude, Biden ended up canceling the event. I thought he went through with it. He ended up canceling it. You see? And that's one thing about, these supporters, man, which I don't give a shit on either side, man. They're both Edomites. They both work for the elites. Okay? The agenda of the elites. It don't matter, but one thing for sure you can see is that dealing with the Trump supporters, they serious about Trump, man. You see these Biden supporters, they still in that, that lackadaisical, play around, party and bullshit spirit, man. You see these Trump supporters, they not playing, man. You see, they're not playing. If Trump is removed out that White House, it's gonna be war, man. You see, but speaking on the Biden side, these Biden supporters, they all talk, but I don't believe they really would do something. But like I said, I'm not a part of that whole, left wing, right wing, all that bullshit, man. See, I'm all about the prophecies coming to pass. I'm all about this place going down, man, which it is going down. You see, through Yahweh Shema Shot, man. And Trump, he's pushing, okay? He's making these prophecies come to pass, man. You see? He's what is he doing? He pissing the other nations off, okay? He's causing racial tensions at an all-time high. It's the Most High working through him, okay, doing those things, man. You see? The king, like it says in Proverbs, the first chapter, okay? The king's heart is in the hand of, what is it? Proverbs, the first chapter? No, not Proverbs, the first chapter. I think it's Proverbs 10 or 11. No? The king's heart is in the hand of the Lord. He turneth it whithersoever he will. It's the rivers of water, man. And that's what he's doing with Trump, man. You see? And you had this incident. They try to run, Biden and his people off the road, man. And that was in, what's this, Texas? That's a heavy Trump state right there. Now, this is in San Fernando. Fernando,
Here's
not
a
Fernandino.
newsflash. The Republican Senate majority is under attack.
Yeah.
I've never seen...
When in America, ask yourself this, when in the 444, Slocky, when in America have you seen, people go this hard over the election, man? You've never seen that. This is how you know this is different. You see? This is way different than any other election that's ever happened in this country, man. Or elsewhere, man. You see? Like I said, man, they not playing because they believe, his supporters believe that, the left, they're going to destroy this country. They're going to do this and that, but this is in New York and New Jersey. It's all over the place. And what they did here is they blocked, just like they blocked traffic, man. So you had all these people that, if they still working, they was going to work, and they couldn't get to work because they had Trump supporters had shut the damn bridge down, man. You see? Those people that's going to these jobs, mind their own business, they probably heated. They got to wear a face mask already. Now they got to deal with this. You see? She's not playing.
I've got a feeling I won't dare do it for long. I think they'll do like 10 minutes. There's a woman out with a megaphone. I missed that. Cops filming.
So yeah, not playing, man. So anyway, all right, going back. And it says, with perplexity the sea and the waves roaring. And in the scriptures that the waves, the flood is the other nations. But it says, in men's hearts failing them for fear and for looking after those things which are coming on the earth. For the powers of heaven shall be shaken. That's the elites, man. And they shaking right now. So they finna to bring it, man. They finna to bring the hammer down. So we were in the midst of all this, what? We in another lockdown, second lockdown. A lot of cities are re-locking down their or putting restrictions back in place. You see? So this is what's playing out. And it says men's hearts failing for fear, because that's what's about to happen, man. See, right now it's still like that peace before the, before destruction. That peace and safety mode. That's slowly going away, man. Okay, because real soon, when all this hit, you see, it's gonna catch people off guard, man. You see, I'm gonna get that. It says, and then shall they see the Son of Man come in the cloud with power and great glory. And that cloud is what? The chariots, man. The so-called UFOs, man. That's when Yahweh Shai is going to step in, man. You see? And it says, and when these things begin to come to pass, then look up, lift up your heads, for your redemption drawing nigh. Who's redemption drawing nigh? You so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, man. You see? That's when this is your salvation, man. Okay? This is our salvation, man. This is our escape route, man. Okay? Voting ain't the escape route. Nothing outside that is the escape route. That's the true escape route, man. And the Lord's finna come in glory, man. He's finna come and conquer the heathen, man. Take down Esau and you other heathen, man. Okay? He's gonna stunt on you, man. But this is Matthew, right? 24 and 32 says, now learn the parable of the fig tree when his branch is yet tender and putteth forth leaves. Says, ye know that summer is nigh. So likewise ye, when ye shall see all these things, know that it is near, even at the doors, man. It's at the doors, man. You see? It's no longer a proverb in Israel no more, because it's happening. But it says, verily I say unto you, this generation shall not pass till all these things be fulfilled. Because you still got the chip. Okay, you got World War III, which if this, be that event that pops the bubble and leads to those things, and so be it, man. How Ratazah it is, man. You see? It says, heaven and earth shall pass away, but my words shall not pass away, which, the scriptures say the earth abideth forever. So it's, who's in his heaven right now? It's Esau Edom, man. You see? He's in his heaven. Okay, but his heaven is what? It's passing away. But it says, but of that day and hour knoweth no man, no, not the angels of heaven, but my Father only. So not even the Yahweh Shai don't know it, who the world only calls JC, and the angels don't even know the time frame, man. We don't know. All we could do is measure the time diligently, man. You see? But my Father only, man. You see? Like it says in the scriptures, when thou shalt see, let me get that. I'm going to get that right quick. I'm going to come back. This phone is acting funny too. So bear with me. I don't know if it's just a service where I'm at, but it is what it is. We gonna get it regardless. Esau mad, don't matter. Alright, 2nd Ezra 9. Right? And 1. It says, he answered me, then it said, measure thou the time diligently in itself. When thou seest part of the signs passing, this is one of the signs, man. Okay? Egyptians versus what? The Egyptians, like it says in Isaiah the 19th chapter, man. You see? Kingdom against kingdom, city against city. This could lead to that, man. Like I said, Lord willing, this is it, man. And when thou seest part of the signs pass, which I have told thee before, then thou shalt understand that it is the very same time when the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes, and we ain't even gotta make that up. You just had Greece. Greece was probably the latest major earthquake that's been reported, man. But if you type in earthquakes in your phone, okay, it's earthquakes happening all over the place, at all different times, man. So this happening, and guess what? And uproars of the people in the world, man. Because it's not only America where, you having issues with the presidential event. It was a video I just seen on RT, but I forgot the country. I'm not going to say, try to guess it, because I don't want to say the country it was, and it wasn't that country. But maybe I'll post it up or say it in another video. But they also having a problem with their elections, with chaos dealing with their elections. You see, but this is what's happening right now. But guess what? But it says, and then thou shalt well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were 40, even from the beginning, man. Because this was written over 2,000 years ago. And now it's coming to pass. Now it's happening. For like as all that is made in the world have a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest, with 2nd Ezra, the 6th chapter, the 7th verse, on down, tells you that Esau is the end of the world, man. You see, this is the end of his world. Even so the times also have the highest plain beginnings and wonders and powerful works and endings and effects and signs, and everyone that shall be. Hold on. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. You know? Okay? So the end is manifest, man. Okay? Like I said, this could be it, or it could be, something else. But like I said, Lord willing, pray that is it, that this is it, man. This place gotta go, man. It's the judgment for this place is long overdue, man. It's way long overdue, man. Okay? This place is wicked. It needs to go down. Okay? We need a new rulership. We need a new a world, man. Okay?